Feels like it has been forever. Has it been forever? I think it has. It has been like 3 days. Gosh. Time is just going so quickly at the moment. Okay, find myself here. As usual, one watching now. And as every time, is that me? Am I watching myself or is somebody there? do say hello if you're there. I feel like I'm hosting like a late night radio show here. Oh, I'm just feeling a little bit lost today with stitching. That is not a surprise to anyone. Hello, Chantal. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce your name properly. I'm not very good with the names. But good morning to you. And hi, Jackie. Here in Melbourne, it is 7:35 p.m. on Thursday. Oh, Amy! Hello! Oh, so weird that I've been just chatting with you both there. Oh, dear. So, Jackie said that she was trying to work on her Bako stitching, so I'm thinking I might need to work on Bako stitching because I am so behind. I have so much stitching to do. And the retreat is only a week away. Oh, my goodness. And I've been so bad with the bake-off stitching. I did 100 stitches for the faux handshake. Worked on the raven, which is so difficult. And I did 100 stitches on this one for the star baker. So I'm next trying to do the 200 on this same one. I still need to do another 300 as well on that one. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I should get the pattern up for myself and have a look. Can I continue with that brown? Can I count enough? Yes, I think I can. So this is the panakit called The Last Summer Day or Последний день лета. Oh, have to practice. It's a little bit, I don't think my Russian pronunciation is that awesome, but. So this is the project that I ended up restarting because I was so not happy with the Ada that came with the kit. It was just so scratchy. It was just not pleasant at all to stitch on. So I grabbed another piece of Ada, possibly from you, Amy. I think it was. And started it again. And I have stitched a lot more since. Absolutely love that sky, that blue up top there. I've been working on the sky a lot because well, I was starting from this edge here, just kept going a bit, and then I realized that the end wasn't actually that far, so and it felt like a good idea to finish the half stitching. Have I actually finished all the half stitches? Yes, I have. All of it. That is pretty good. So now I just need to work on the rest of it. So this one is 32.14% done. What have I... No, I haven't stitched at all today on this one. Let's have a look. Okay, I've done 115 and half stitches out of the 200 goal, so that is good. I can just continue. Continue from where I am. Okay, I'll have to, where am I counting from? Oh, from there. Forgot to mark a stitch off. There we go. Oh, Chantal, the saga files. Well, they are pretty much all from different groups in VK, which is the Russian Facebook app. There are some groups there where you can find some saga files, but like, yeah, mostly for kids. Then there are also some people who sell the saga files. They make them from the kit pens, and you can buy. Those are usually good ones because they're very accurately made. Like sometimes the free ones that you find, they can have some mistakes. Like I don't think they've been too bad. Like I've been pretty happy with whatever I have found. And I haven't made any myself, but I think if you have an app called, is it Cross Stitch Paradise or something like that, I think you can make them yourself as well. Hi, Jody! I was wondering if you'd already be asleep. What are you stitching there tonight? I mean, it is getting closer to Christmas, so I don't expect you to have anything out but all the Santas. Like taking turns with all the Santas. Okay, what was my brow? There we go. Okay, so I need to count a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to get down. Is that true? 6. Hei Mia, hyvä kun oot päässyt kotiin. Ootko paremmassa kunnossa ennen kuntoutusta? Toivottavasti se meni hyvin. Okay, so 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. This is so confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. What? You working on a sea turtle? Well, that just, I don't know, that somehow feels totally unexpected. No hyvä Mia, että sieltä kuitenkin lähti mukaan. Hyvää tietoa ja ideoita, että miten jatkaa. Okay. So, why am I so thinking like I've counted this wrong? But I can check it from, so that's 10, 13, 17. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, no, that is correct. Just figured I would go with this brown, and I don't have that many stitches left of it, so. And then I can use that spot for something else. Yeah, there's just so much going on at the moment, like so many things to stitch and to do and to think about. And I mean, I'm even like really wanting to do some like fully finishing things, and it's like, I don't know like what order to do things and what to get done and when. I guess the one thing that I am doing every day is working on the Lucas rooster, because I still would like that to be a retreat finish. And if I do about 200 stitches a day on it, I could then finish it at the retreat. And 200 a day really isn't bad. So I did 200 stitches on it yesterday, and then another 200 today. And I think it has like just under 1,500 stitches left. It's almost weird to be doing like these 4 crosses on this now, because I was just doing the half stitches. Gosh, this Ada has been just so much nicer than the other one was. Because when I was working on it first, like this one was often calling my name to come and work on it. But then I would start stitching a little bit, and it was like, oh, really don't want to continue. And I would just stop, and then I didn't want to work on it anymore. But then it's like you've gotten started, and it's like, should I just keep going, or is it worth it to restart a project? But I think nowadays I feel like it really is worth restarting if you don't like the fabric, even if you've already, gone to a decent start. Hei Virpi! Mitä sä Virpi pistelet siellä tänään? And with this one, it certainly has been worth it. And I suppose that's why my restart pile feels so big, because I seem to have decided to do it with many other projects as well. Oi Virpi, kun mä en muista, että mitä nää pistelit. Kun mä näin siellä Semisein ryhmässä, mutta enhän mä muista, kun se oli kuitenkin joku bothi. Mutta mikä se niistä kitteistä oli? Kun se oli semmonen, mitä mä en ollut edes ikinä nähnyt. Meillä oli tänään 23 astetta lämmintä. Niin justiin se primrose window. Virpi here is a big time bothy thread stitcher. And always working on some bothy kits that I haven't even seen. I had never seen the primrose window before, but my knowledge of bothy threads though is not that good. I just always like to see what you're working on. So in Melbourne today, it was another sort of random warm day. Day started like 10 degrees and ended up at 23 and had to actually put the aircon on. Was starting to feel a bit sick. I'm so bad with warm weather. It was so nice earlier in the week when it was raining. Absolutely loved the rain. No, I was saying that earlier I was feeling sick. Mr. Ice's bird almost went and put the aircon on again. I was like, no, I'm gonna be cold now if it goes so. Mä aina sanon, että sulla valmistuu niin kauhean nopeasti ne kaikki työt. Mulla käy joka kerta katteeksi. But, talking about kits, come on. Why is this thread not wanting to go? Oh my goodness, come on. Oh, Jackie, it was just not happy today. The weather, like in the evening. Well, not evening, like later in the afternoon. It started getting so warm in the house, like I was really starting to feel sick. Yeah, just had to put that aircon on. Hi there, Sheila. What are you stitching tonight? Yeah, Jackie, I am not looking forward to the days when it really starts getting warm. It's like the aircon will be on non-stop. But I tell you what, I have been very happy to not have to have the heater on. Now, definitely saving a fair bit of money with that. Here we go. So, I am still thinking about my stitchy plans for next year. Okay, Sheila, I'm going to have to Google that one. I have absolutely no idea what that is. Oh, did I Google it before? No, I don't think so. Oh, very cool. I did not expect it to be at all like that. This is the one that Sheila is stitching. Love Bugs, a handlebar stitcher. That looks really nice. Very cool colors. That's a really interesting pattern indeed. But yes, stitchy plans for next year. I am wondering, like, because this year I focused on the old whips, as I'm sure many of you well know. But I am wondering if I should focus on my kit whips next year. Mia, I'm stitching this one. The Last Summer Day, a panacate. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Sun pitää käydä Virpi ostamassa se. Minustakin on ihan kivan näköinen malli kyllä. So, I have 81 whips at the moment. And 39 of them are kits. So I was thinking, I think it would be really nice to work on those like next year. I mean, I can always work on the other ones, just like I was doing this year. I mean, when I got fed up or wanted to work on something else, well, I would. But that the main focus would be on the kits though. And since I have 39 of them to work on, I mean, I got tons of variety. So it's not like I would just get bored if I just had like, I don't know, 5 to work on. Would be pretty cool to get to finish some of those. Then I did also think though that what if I did the opposite and worked on the non-kit ones? I mean, those would be faster to finish than the kits. But I feel like the kits would, I don't know, they need progress. Because the kits can be just very slow. I would absolutely love to get some of them finished. Am I doing the bottom of the dress? Oh yes, I am. There's the brown stitches. There's always just so many different options for. I'm trying to make the stitchy plans and every option just seems equally fun. And then I of course start stressing about it that what if I decide to work on the kits and then the plan totally fails? Then what then? But then it's like, does it really matter if it fails? Because then I just pick the next one or change it to something else mid-year or something. I mean, it doesn't exactly matter. I just love to overthink. Kiitos Virpi. Minä se aina niin murehin, että jos tapahtuu sitä tai tätä tai jotakin muuta, niin että jos se olisi sitten ihan kamalan hävettävä juttu. Kaikki on aina vähän niin kuin vaikea. Yep, I agree with you, Virpi, that, you know, should try all these things and then know not to do it again if it doesn't work out well. Just wondering if I could manage to actually finish some of the kits or not. What, Jody, are you going to work on Santa now and do the backstitching? Gosh, aren't you in for a treat? And you can totally get it finished. But no, there's no new start when you get it finished though. You don't need another Santa started. I know you got plenty waiting. Well, hey, I finished. I completed a color. Woo woo. Okay, that makes me happy. Okay, I'm gonna put this brown away. And then see what color is next. Was that really number 1? Yes, it was. Oh, a Christmas ornament. I bet it has hardly any backstitching at all. You get it done in like no time at all. And no new starts. No new starts. You've been banned from new starts at least until January. You can spend the rest of the year trying to finish as much as you can. No new starts. That's just how it is. Okay, what color do I want to then do next? I kind of want to keep going like from the left, just like, you know. No, I bet they know. I don't believe you at all when you say there's heaps of backstitching. Unless it's like a really complicated dimensions ornament. Hi, Melissa! I've been 26 minutes, so you haven't missed too much, except me thinking about next year's stitchy plans that maybe I should focus on my kit whips, because I have 39 of them. That is a lot of kit whips. Jody, no, January. There's no negotiations. It's January. You can definitely keep working on your. I know you have plenty of whips to keep you busy until January. Okay, Laura, time to decide on the color. Oh, all stitching just so difficult. Okay, that color has lots of stitches. So very true, Melissa. That it most definitely helps having them on Saga. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I can't help but I have to look. And my kits, Sweeping Plains, Honey Bears. I bet I could finish Honey Bears next year. Secret Cookie Business, no way I would finish that. Or the Luca is Pears, no way, no way. Jody, I thought that you had over 100 already. What happened? I'm expecting you to have less than 90 left by the end of the year. Okay, I have the Dawn and Dusk. I could finish one of those. Dimensions, no. I would love to finish the Red Riding Hood, the RTO kit. Magnificent 7, I could finish that. Girl with the pearl earring, that's halfway done, and oh my gosh, it is so hard. I think I may need to take Girl with the pearl earring back to the cycling challenge because I managed to make nice progress on it then. Then the dimensions, chickadees and lilacs, like, oh my gosh, it needs so much work. The Miroshka kit tip. Some of these are just so hard. The Riolis kit with the berries, that has been really difficult. Black and white hens, I barely worked on it. Sky in the plush, I could finish that. Colorful Rowan, no way, no way I could finish that. Winter cabin, no. Roasted chicken with potatoes, it has the tiniest start. Another dimensions, garden gate, I'm struggling with it. The Lucas kit, the cock, I want to finish it this year. Breath of autumn, no, can't finish. Spring has come, I could. Amy, could I finish it? I think Amy's going to say yes. Bacon and eggs. Well, I was going to try and finish it this year, but it's not happening, so that could be next year. I have the other RTO kit, Secret. I think I could finish that if I just get going with it. Wonderful North. Maybe. Last Summer Day, which is this one, definitely could be finished. Lakeside Village. No. What else? The Anchor one, that has barely any start. My Blackwork Riolis kit. Then the RTO Wild Rosemary. Mill Hill definitely could finish. The Moonrise by Jessica. Jessica, I could finish that. It's not big. Another Mill Hill, yes. White Tiger, no. Winter housing, I could make some good progress. The Swallows, good progress could be made. And the newest one was the kitten one, Kitten Secret Stars. I could finish that. Oh, these are hard. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, I reckon we could both finish that. I mean, I feel like if I got that bird done, then the rest of it really wouldn't be too bad. Oh, Melissa, some of those kids are just difficult. Oi, oi, oi. I feel like when I read the names of, especially some of those dimensions ones, I'm like, yeah, this is so not gonna happen. Oh, because there's just so much left to work on them. It's like now I'm changing my mind again from like, maybe instead of the kit whips, I should work on the non-kit whips. Because I could definitely get some finishes there. Hey, you never know, I might end up doing it that way. Then I could finish some of those that I started towards the end of the 50 before 50. Yes, I definitely have to think about this some more, especially now that I had a good look at all those names. I just need to figure out a really good way for me to work on dimensions kits, because they are the ones clogging up the whip mountain, the path towards the top of the whip mountain. I don't know if I need to do it like Lindsay's working on her big head and do 100 stitches a day, no matter what, on a particular dimensions kit, and just keep working on that until it's finished and then move on to the next one. So that there's definitely like steady progress every day. I mean, I can work on the other ones as well, but Gosh. Oh, Jackie, for some reason, spinning a wheel just doesn't work for me. I can pick like things from a box or anything, but for some reason, the spinning the wheel, I can't do. I never want to do anything that comes from the wheel. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I also feel like if I did 100 stitches a day on, like if I really did pick one dimensions kit, 100 a day, because then I would be all the time really familiar with it, and it would be much easier then to work on it each day, which I very much like the idea of that. Oh, Melissa, no, that doesn't work either because I will need to have the enthusiasm to work on it. So it has to go with by something that I decide. It's very difficult this stitchy mind, isn't it? Okay, maybe I should actually get the next color here ready so that I could actually do some stitching as well. I so want to finish. You're leaving already, Jackie. Thank you for letting me know, lovely Jackie. Yeah, I really do want to work on the dimensions one. I was watching today Calico Whimsy's latest video. It was so nice to see her back to stitching. And she had bought a new dimensions kit. And gosh, she had such a good start on it. I was like, that's what I need. I need some of that enthusiastic stitching on dimensions, and I liked it that she was trying something different. Oh my gosh, what is going on tonight? Managed to make a knot on my thread. I seem to be doing this a lot lately, that when I'm trying to pull a strand, I just end up making a knot. And I'm trying to be nice to it. I really am. That is just like not wanting to come out now. But anyway, she was working on it so that she did a middle start. I just cut the end of that stupid thread off. Yeah, she had done a middle start and she was just working on all the fun things and not at all on the background, just leaving that last. So I'm curious to follow and see how that goes. That was it a good idea or was it one filled with regret at some point? But it's certainly a fun way to stitch though. So you never know, I may end up just trying something different. Seeing what works the best. Okay, how many do I still... Oh, I still need 45 stitches to get to my next bake-off goal. And I think if I... Because I really am liking the the idea of doing 100 stitches a day on a dimensions kit. It would have to be one of the gold ones because they are so stupidly complicated at times. Because I love working on the regular dimensions kits because they're not so demanding. And you can actually make decent progress in much shorter time. Look at that. Filling a little bit of a hole there. But then of course the difficult thing is which one to pick. Because I have quite a few dimensions whips at the moment. That should I go for one that has the least amount of stitches so I could get to a finish, or should I pick one that has the smallest start so that it would get some progress? Well, this was a good blend to pick. I'll be able to get some stitches done. And I will feel much happier. Eikä Virpi. Mutta onko teillä määrät, että kuinka paljon niin sun pitää pistellä sitten? Vai että saa pistellä ihan minkä määrän vain? I don't have any kind of advent calendar this year. Oh, Melissa, you reckon should start from the one that has the least amount of stitches on, like so far. It's so difficult to design. But it's so funny, Melissa, though. I feel like we often go like for the opposite ones. I bet that now that you said like, start with the one that has the least stitches, and when getting that finished, go for the other kind, like from the other end, like closer to a finish. I don't know. Or smaller and a big one. Oh, too many options, too many options. Or maybe I should just stick to the one that was from the categories and just go with that Lakeside Village and keep going. But it's like, that was like the second newest of the dimensions whips. Easy finish first. Okay, thank you, Melissa. I totally understood wrongly, of course. I guess that would like really bring on the excitement, right? If I was working on something that isn't like crazy far. Hey, I actually have my whips here in the order of how many stitches are left. Except the Lakeside Village. I mean, the Lakeside Village has 36,000 stitches left. That is just ridiculous. And yes, I think for many of you, not ridiculous at all. But for me, it is. Let me have a look. Where is anything dimensions on my saga list here? It's like I'm scrolling. Magnificent 7 is the closest one to a finish. How many stitches does that have? 10,760. What would be after that? God. Oh, it's the black and white hen. So it's like the non-gold ones. Garden gate. Then the one of the bird nests. Wow. Winter cabin has 32,000. Oh, boy. Some of these have a lot of stitches to do. So if I wanted to pick a gold collection one that has the least stitches left, it would be summer cabin. How is it possible? Like, I barely have a start on it. But it has 26,000 stitches left, and I've only done 620. It's 2.3% done. Wow, I'd be stitching that for a while. But it would be nice to work on it, though. It's a really nice project, so... Oh, without Saga, I definitely would have no idea how many stitches I have left on those. But I think I have the Saga file for every one of the Dimensions whips that I have. Okay, well, at least I know now which ones are the closest ones. Okay. Okay, better do some marking these stitches so that I don't lose track. I bet I will still change my plans for next year like 10 times. There's still lots of time. Because I think that sometimes it's like you think something is a great idea, and then when you start looking into it, it's like, well, maybe it might not be. But I suppose that, like with the kids, if I don't mind just making progress all year and probably not have many finishes, then it will be fine. But as I'm really wanting to get the numbers down, not sure that I'll be that patient. So maybe I do need to look at the concentrating on the non-kit whips instead. And then just have like the Dimensions one as a daily thing anyway, like on the side. Ooh. Because I have so many plans now going around in my head. Jody, are you still there? Do you have any stitchy plans for next year? Other than trying to get your whips to under 80 like I... I'm really liking this blend. It's like looks nice and golden. And I was happy today because we finally have some berries in the house again. Finally found some cheap berries again. I love eating strawberries and raspberries. Gosh, I so want to eat some now. Oh, Amy, don't I know that feeling? It's such a bummer when you finish all the ones that are anywhere close and then you look at the whip list and it's like, oh my gosh, everything needs so much stitching. Oh, and it feels like there's never going to be any finishes. And your whip waiting room is full at the moment. Yeah, I do think I need to have something that I can finish next year because I'm still so keen to get those numbers down. I want the numbers down. Whoa, Jody, look at your plans. Wow, stitch all the Santa, stitch from stash, and finish a page on all your full coverages. Wow, that's a great one. Oh, excellent plans. Oh, I need to decide what I want to do. Mm. Hmm. I guess another option is just to look at, like, just concentrate on getting the whips down and just look at anything possible that could get finished. And then on the side, like, have a couple of bigger whips that I would do a bit each day, like sweeping planes, because that is definitely going to be like the focus one because it's the oldest on the list, like the top of the list. So I do want to keep working on that. And then if I have a dimensions kit that I regularly work on, like daily. It does feel pretty nice though that way. Would have been fun to concentrate on the kits, but now it's feeling like not the greatest idea. Oh, and today in the semi-sane stitchers group, I signed up for a Christmas challenge, and now I'm like, oh, was it a good idea or not? Because like everybody who's taking part had to write a list of, like, it was like write a list of things that you like and can be applied to stitching. So like just themes, you know. I wrote mine and I was then looking at everybody else's lists because you'll get like given a partner or whatever just randomly, and then you need to pick, was it 4 or 5 of the themes and find a whip that matches and work on it like 500 stitches. I mean, the good thing is that if you can't find anything to match any of the themes, you can still do it, but do 700 stitches. Anyway, I was looking at other people's lists and I was like, I don't really have anything from like anybody's list. Like there were some people that I could do fine. But then there were so many, I was like, I don't have anything of these. So I may have to do quite a few 700 stitch ones. Oh my gosh. But I still thought it would be fun to do it. Yeah, go check it out, Melissa. Go check it out. You may, if you take part, you may end up doing also like 700. Because there were things like Hello Kitty or somebody had well, some people just had like a lot of Christmas things listed. I'm like, well, I don't really have any Christmas whips, so it's not gonna work out. And I don't have fancy ladies. And then again, for fancy lady, surely girl with a pearl earring could be a fancy lady. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. That could be a fancy lady if I get that one. But I was like, oh my gosh, I seem to stitch such different themes. I need the one who had like bird, not listed, or a cat. Hi, Elizabeth. But I've been doing very USA friendly times. You just haven't been here. Well, at least the good thing was that you could even take part even if you just have one whip. It just means, just instead of the 500 stitches, to match something, you'll have to do 700. But then it's like, well, can you be bothered then taking part, you know? But I'm not so hoping that I have some, I mean, I have just so many whips that I thought surely I could easily find something for each prompt, but yeah, no, it's not good. It's not looking good. But those won't be matched until I think end of the month, so I'll just have to wait and see. Okay, Sheila, I'm so glad you came and stitched with me a bit. I hope you made some nice progress. It's a really nice pattern. And good night to the kids. Yeah, I feel like I just have all these plans now going around my head. It's funny how I really thought though at the start of this year that it was going to be just progress, but ended up being a very good finishing year. But can't really expect it every year. Oh yeah, Melissa. Yep. Stitching Mummy definitely says that. It's good when you do the bingos and whatnot. I tend to just do those just for myself as well. But I feel like often the semi-sane ones are more sort of posty ones. I wonder what time is it? 8:30. I wonder if Mr. iStitch Birds will make me a hot chocolate tonight. Really would like one. Because my lovely friend Natalie sent me 2 sachets of hot chocolate. a Maltesers one. And what was the other one? The other one is a Galaxy. I am very excited to try these. I think they're both white chocolate ones. I may need one of these. I think if he walks past, I'm gonna get him to make one for me. Melissa, are you thinking about maybe doing like the sort of like a year-long thing at Semi-Sane Stitches? Why is it like I feel like all of a sudden I can't remember what the year-long ones are. But I think that was just like picking one of your bigger whips and working on that a certain amount each month. But I've never actually looked at the exact details because I always just remember it so like too late. Like go look at it a couple of months later and it's like, oh. I'm gonna go have a quick look. I mean, if they're doing it. I mean, Virpi, you are definitely the most knowledgeable about these ones. Ai Virpi, mä en edes huomannut, että joo, Virpi osallistui heti. Kiitos, kissat ja linnut. Ja kaikki muukin, mitä nää tiedät, että minä pistelen. And yeah, Virpi will be the most knowledgeable about these year-long events there at Semi-Sane Stitches. Okay, so is it like people just put their own plans, like their own goals? Yes, it sure is the same, Virpi. Yes, it is. Okay, lovely, Jody. At least you've gotten your instructions now how to deal with no new starts. No new starts. No new starts. But I hope you sleep really well. More stitching tomorrow. Hi, lovely Ruth. Oh my gosh, I've been here for an hour. I thought that maybe an hour is sort of like what I would do, but I can still continue a bit. Yeah, I was very happy that Virpi won because she always takes part in these challenges. That's the way I found the group, I think, didn't I? Oh, Jody. So naughty. Oh, and Virpi, are you doing the Thanksgiving escape room? Because, I mean, I certainly didn't do that one, but I was a bit curious. Oh, I was just so happy we had a good dinner tonight. I feel like we haven't been eating enough vegetables, and tonight we did. We had potatoes, we had carrot, we had broccoli, and we had cauliflower. And it all was great. I thought that it might be a little bit complicated. that escape room, like I was not in the right mindset to take part or look into it. it's fun to talk about these challenges every now and then because I think there's lots of different stitchy challenge groups in Facebook, but I felt like I didn't want to start joining many, and so I feel like I've been just now staying in the semi-sane stitches because it's like it's not too big and they still have quite a few different challenges each month, so there are some different ones to pick from, and every now, like, I haven't taken part every month though, but whenever I have, it has definitely helped me get some or make some decent progress. And Ruth, have you swapped your whip now? Because I always forget. I always forget what the plan was. Like, how long were you still going to be working on it? I will always ask the same things, like, every time. Way, I got to my goal. That's great. That's great. That's great. So that is the handshake stitching done. Ah, but I still need to work on this same one and not do 300 stitches. Ah, on Sunday already. Ah, okay. And what is it that you're working on now? And I bet I'll ask the same question at the next live stream. Gosh, these threads are always start twirling towards the end. It's like, stop doing it. Okay, Ruth, that definitely sounds like another full coverage. Am I right? Oh, it sounds like it's going to be something totally crazy. With a million stitches. It's funny, like, I'm working on, like, this, feels like a tiny square then. Oh, so small. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hi, Diane. Is it the middle of the night? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is exactly how many I needed here. Excellent work counting my stitches. But now I'm going to try and Google Ruth whip. Oh wow, Ruth, is it this one? Wow, that looks amazing if it's that one. Certainly much more colorful than I thought that it would be. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so oh my god, what, only 72,000 stitches? Oh, that is so big. And I was just looking at my dimensions kits, like one of them has 36,000 stitches left, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels so overwhelming. Like I can't even handle that. That then double that. Oh, yeah. I must say that I'm surprised at how colorful that is. You know, it really doesn't seem like too bad a stitch. For some reason, I was expecting that library one to look like really dark and dingy. Yep, not bad at all. Do you always start your full coverage ones from the corner? Like top left or a middle starter? Mm. Could I have this hot chocolate, please? I think I'm going for the Maltesers one. It says 200 mils of hot water, so I think Moomy Mug is probably the ideal for that one. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I seem to be finding the top left corner now like the best way for me to get going stitching. Hi Karen. Because I've always been a middle starter, but I really started struggling with what direction to go. Like wasn't enjoying the decision making of what to stitch next. So I have now been going to the top left corner with my stitching a lot more, especially if there is a corner. I mean, not everything that I stitch starts from the corner. But yeah, it has been working nicely for me. Okay, I think I'm gonna continue with this same blend. Might as well make a couple of them. While I'm at it. Always so nice when you have some blends ready. Like, I should be less lazy and make some every time. Oh. No, not another knot. I don't want another knot. Don't do it. Oh, Ruth, I think that if you are mainly a full coverage stitcher, you're always going to start from a corner, I think. I think the full coverage is probably a bit crazy to start from anywhere else. There's just so much stitching to do in them. Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh, Karen, it often feels to me like when I'm looking at people's full coverage, it's like it so often seems like the top left corner is like fully black or dark grey or dark blue or something like that. I think it's a good idea to, like, when you start from there, to try and make it to some other color so that it doesn't feel quite as crazy and boring. Oh, wow. There we go. One of my favorite cups. Oh, there we go. I don't dare to tilt it anymore. Ooh. Yes, exactly, Melissa. Sometimes the corners just seem so boring and one color dark. Oh, Ruth, I totally agree with you. That full coverage is most definitely a different mindset. Yes, it is. And I have not been able to reach that one yet. Because I'm more like, I feel like I like to like draw with the thread or color in or something like that. It really is like a different way of stitching. And I think that's why so many full coverage stitchers like say that it's very like much like meditation, because it really is about just making the excess. It's just yeah, different way of looking at it. Wow, I've done big 11 stitches out of 300. Woo! But it is a start. So many stitchy goals this month. But I was thinking that, well, there's time to work on the stitchy goals even after the retreat. So if I have the rooster as like my main goal at the moment, get it like to fairly close to a finish, then I can stitch it. Stitch it more at the retreat. Gosh, Melissa, you've been moving around a lot in that with that artsy one. Oh, Ruth, does it drive you crazy when the back gets very thick on the full coverage? Oh my gosh, I think it would drive me a little bit crazy. I mean, not that I never have any kind of neat backs though, whatever I'm stitching though. But yeah, I think the full coverage have so many color changes all the time. Can't really help it too much. Yeah, I think, Karen, it's always good to have like a bit of variety in whatever projects you're working on, and because I like sometimes working on something a bit bigger. I guess the bigger for me is usually just kits, like dimensions kits and whatnot. And sometimes I do enjoy making progress on those, but then I love to have some finishes as well, because they really keep me stitching. Okay, where was I? Oh, Ruth, can you believe I still haven't made the effort of learning the loop start with the one strand. I am just too lazy. It always takes forever for me to get round to really learning anything new. At least I'm doing the regular loop start though. But like I still haven't learned the colonial knot either, and so that I could see if I can actually do it nicer than the French knot. Yeah, it feels like this has so much of the field. But then again, if it's girl in the poppy field, so you kind of expect that. Thank you, Ruth. Gosh, that hot chocolate is actually really nice. Mm. So if you happen to be watching anytime, Natalie, I love the hot chocolate. Thank you very much. It's so nice to try different drinks. Actually quite enjoying working on this one. Because the other one I have to work on for Bake Off is the dimensions gate. I'm like, I don't want to pick it up right now. I'll be very happy when I make the stitches though and see the progress, but sometimes it's the just getting started. Hi, Karen. For once, I'm here like when it's not middle of the night there. So, Melissa, have you decided yet what you're bringing to the retreat, or will it be like a last minute decision? I have not thought about it at all other than the rooster. That is the only one I know for sure that I'll be bringing. One, three. Here we go. And I just remembered that I had thought about maybe trying to stitch a Christmas present. I don't. Oh, this just feels like too much. I just have too much on right now. Hey, Karen, if you keep waking up in the middle of the night, I would expect you to be nodding off now as well. Oh, aren't they just really, really lovely, those sky colors? I'm loving this blue. And then there's such pretty sort of pinks and bit of yellows. The pattern did ask the sky to be done with like 3 strands, and I was like, no, thank you. And I did them with 2, and I'm perfectly happy with that. Need to have some enjoyment with stitching. Oh, Melissa, it's definitely a good thing that be going home each night, because every day you can bring different whips if they don't seem to be working. Because when I've stayed like at a hotel for the night, it's been always like trying to pick which whip to bring, and then I bring like 10, and even then it still feels like I haven't brought the right one. Because you never know exactly what you'll feel like stitching. Okay, mark these off. And those ones. Gosh, for some reason I'm feeling like I'm at my monthly stitching meetup as I'm stitching away. Just feels the same all of, I don't know, just randomly. Hey Daisy, you're getting ready to get some sleep? Oh, little Daisy's ready to sleep. I'm hoping that my little Daisy will bring me good luck because I'm hoping to win a pattern at Gail's Floss Tube because she had a giveaway today and the word to use is Daisy. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and oh wow, Melissa, 41.19. Wow, you've been doing such a good job on that one. And of course, mine is nowhere near to be even started yet. It is so beautiful. I must say, I'm kind of hoping that one of the days of the retreat, you'll bring that one with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm so looking forward to the cycling challenges again next year. Just feels like they're so far away, but I bet that it'll be May in no time at all. Feels like it's so far away now, but then it just comes so quickly. Okay, I can mark some more stitches off. 54 stitches done. Does that look like it's in the right place? Yes, it does. Those don't look good for finishing. That doesn't go nicely either. Okay, I have this other blend still here, so I might as well continue with that. I feel like I'm kind of saving the greens at the bottom of the pattern. Wow. Oh, that was so annoying. There we go. And a bit of hot chocolate. I need to straighten the duck as well. There we go. Or goose. Alright, where was I going from here next? How did I manage to get that like that? Oh, there we go. That is fine. Okay. Because I would love to sit up late tonight and just keep stitching, but I feel like every night I get tired early. Then I go to bed, and then I end up getting up in the middle of the night. Would be nice to do like good late night stitching. I bet that at the retreat again because I've been doing too much napping in the mornings. I'll be so tired. Just have to keep stitching there. At least it's easier to stay awake with so many other people around. I'm kind of daydreaming. Wonder if next year I could get my whips to under 70. Wow, that would be amazing. But it would be sad not to start many new ones. But I could still start smallish ones and hopefully keep finishing them. So indeed, the plans for next year are very much still alive. Hi, Claire. Oh, doesn't this sky look just so nice indeed? It is very, very pretty. And Karen, I love late night stitching. Nate, I got hot chocolate here. Well, I got white chocolate, hot chocolate. Very nice. I don't often have music on when I'm stitching. I almost always have something to watch on YouTube. Well, or one of the detective shows. Or I have a podcast on. But yeah, not very often music. And Ruth sent me some links to some audiobooks as well. I still haven't tried them. I'm sorry, Ruth. I will definitely be trying those. Because I reckon I would probably enjoy them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, there we go. Mm-hmm. So now what's swirling in my head, because if you came here late, like I was first thinking that maybe for next year I would concentrate working on my kid whips. But then it started to feel that they are maybe a little bit too much of a challenge because I have so many dimensions whips. And even the other ones feel very difficult. And I really want to keep getting my whip numbers down. So right now I'm wondering whether I should go back to my old method of like a list of 20. Like pick the ones that I either really want to work on or are the closest to a finish. Which doesn't mean that they're actually close to a finish, because I have done those ones. But that is feeling very tempting right now. I think I'm going to be pondering this like until the end of November, I think. Mid-December, still trying to decide what the plan is. But I always find like in the last few years, I've often found like January to be the most difficult stitchy month for me, because I'm so excited about all the plans, and then I end up trying too hard, and I totally crash almost every January. So this time maybe I'll finally try and take it easy when the year starts and just enjoy the stitching. But at some point I'll definitely make a video of the plans for next year. I just may talk about those plans in every live stream between now and the end of the year. And Ruth, yeah, I definitely agree that about the audiobooks. That you don't have to look up, and it is very easy to lose your spot all the time when you're watching something. And especially if the videos are not very long like what you're watching, because even if you're just listening to them, then you have to get up, like lift your head up to pick something else to watch, and it then takes forever to find something else. Okay, where am I? There. There we go. Oh, that's true as well, Melissa. Like January goes so quickly as well. But yeah, I always feel like I have too big expectations always for myself for what to get done, and then it's like, nothing. Oh. Well, I reckon I'll finish this thread and then probably finish the live stream there. I'm so happy that I've gotten some stitching done, because it wasn't going so well today. Anyway, I think I'll show the... Here is the rooster at the moment. So I've been adding some darker blue here, and then did some purples, and just all sorts of other colors. But yeah, I'm going to keep trying to do the 200 a day on this one for the next week, so that I can finish it at the retreat. Oh, Karen, you have a lot of block stitching ahead if you're doing those animal crackers, I think. But gosh, they're going to be so cute. Virpi, mun pistelyystävä, sanoi kans, että näähän voisit jo lopettaa sen pistelyn, että se näyttää jo valmiilta nyt. And thank you very much, everyone, for the rooster. He is definitely looking really good. I'm just picking color now for each day and just trying to complete that color because everything that is left is sort of between 150 and 250 stitches, which has been perfect. It's time to get him finished and off my list. He doesn't want to be part of the whip mounting anymore. He's like he spent already too much time there. And I think Karen, I think he knows it. He knows it that he's very handsome. I'm really looking forward to seeing like what the coloring is like at the end. Of course I can look at the cover picture, but still when you see it stitched it's always a bit different. I was just looking at the colors this morning, like what's still left, and there were quite a few light colors. I was like, oh, if I'm going to be finishing it at the retreat, I'm going to have to leave some bit darker color. I don't want to be finishing white on white. There we go. Almost out of this thread. Don't make a mess there, Karen. You know that I got my whip mounting. It is just so big. Yeah, I most definitely want to get my whip mounting down to 70 something next year. I think it would be too much to daydream to get it to 60 something. Because I don't think I have enough smaller ones to finish to get to that. Okay, I got that one done as well. All right, I'm so happy with what I got done now during this live stream. I got like 200 stitches done. Oh, thank you, Ruth. I really do want to get the numbers down. I so do, because then I can get to my whips a lot quicker. I'm just a bit sick of like having the same ones sitting in the whip pile like year after year. And like this year, you know, it really has been difficult to work on some of those whips, those old whips. Gosh, they all were so problematic and so block stitchy and everything. And then it was like all of a sudden just started to get them finished. Oh, Trish, you're doing like a last minute hello. I'm glad you stopped by though. But yeah, it has been really exciting to get rid of some of those old whips. But so many of them left. Then again, I suppose that all the whips are always a little bit problematic at least. If nothing else, for the size. Yeah, Ruth, I'm surprised that I have been sticking to the trying to finish whips. I really haven't been doing new starts. Like, since my birthday, I've barely done new starts. Oh, Lucia, hello. Hello. Thank you very much. I'm definitely needing the stitchy feels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I'm a bit overwhelmed with all the stitching that needs to get done at the moment. Okay, well, I'm gonna go now and finish my hot chocolate, and yeah, I would still have 200 stitches to put to this, so maybe I don't know, might do something else now and maybe work on my what I'm trying to fully finish. So many options. But thank you so much for coming to stitch with me. I so needed this. I'm really glad that I did a live stream tonight. It was so nice to spend time with you all. So bye for now.